Hello, everybody. Excuse me. Welcome back. We're here. We're live. We're back on the island. And we are still trying to survive without going absolutely insane. Anybody that missed yesterday missed, beach volleyball. Wait. Okay, that was the 24th, 25th, 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 and this would be the latest. It's right before midnight. Okay, so this is our good scene. See, I don't think that's Ichika. I think that's Itsuki. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, still have throat issues. Okay. Fukun, it's morning. Fukun, it's already morning. How long do you plan on sleeping? Fine. Excuse me. Oh, that might be Yotsuba, but I don't think Yotsuba would... Whose voice is that? See, alright, bets right now. Ichika, Yotsuba, or Itsuki. I'm pretty sure it's not Nino or Miku. I'm leaning more towards Itsuka. Fukun, it's morning. Wake up, okay? So yeah, I'm a lot more sure it's Itsuka. It is Nino. The heck? It's Nino. Good morning, Fukun. Wait, why are you in my room? I called out for you, but you didn't wake up. But I got to see something nice thanks to that. Something nice? Your sleeping face, Fukun. Huh? Why would you want to see my sleeping face? How's that nice? Because it's more peaceful. Create the schedule. Alright, so... everybody's approaching 60 on most topics. Itsuki looks like she needs the most work. And we've got 2 stars with 3 of them now. So that's good. Let's see, 26, 32, 31. Ooh, Nino and Miku are getting close to being tied. Oh, I forgot. I have to update stream schedule. Info. That's what I was looking for, because for some reason it doesn't recognize this as being an actual thing. Okay. Okay, there, that should be updated. Okay, let's see who's doing what. We do need fish, we do need water. I think Ichika can go ahead and gather fish. Nino. Nino can gather water. I wish there was a way to replenish the grains. You can study Japanese. You can study science. And Itsuki can study math. Now, I honestly think we should help Itsuki. Hopefully everybody does good. Nice. Oh, come on.
俺が勉強を見てやる。覚悟しろ。
どうして使っている公式は間違っていないはずなのですが。
Why? I know that for sure the formula I'm using isn't wrong. Hey, how long are you going to stare at that problem for?
せかさないでください。あと少しで解けそうなんです。
Please don't rush me. I'll solve it. I just need a little more time. I'm telling you, no matter how hard you try, I don't think you'll ever find the answer.
それは私がバカだからと言いたいのですか?
What? Are you trying to say that's because I'm stupid? Calm down. Well, it is true that you're stupid. But for that problem you're trying to solve, first off, the formula you're using is wrong.
そんなことは。
Huh? That can't be. Calm down and try it again from the top.
わかりました。
I understand. Ah. It seems that you found the answer.
ありがとうございました。あなたのおかげです。
Thank you so much. It's because of you. See, I had to say it like that because look at those puffy cheeks. She's annoyed. You don't seem so thankful.
いえ、きちんと感謝はしています。ただ納得がいっていないだけですので。
No, I really am thanking you properly. I just didn't really understand so well. Yeah.
それよりも、
More importantly,
公式はちゃんと覚えているつもりでした。それなのに初歩的なミスでつまずいてしまって。
I thought I'd remember the formula, and yet I stumbled and made a basic mistake. You only stumbled because you're just memorizing the formulas, but don't fully grasp how to utilize them.
使い方や意味。
How to utilize them?
公式はただ覚えればいいものだと思っていました。反省しなければいけませんね。
I thought formulas were just something you had to memorize. I need to rethink my whole strategy. Just understanding that is a good thing. You can see what you need to do, right?
はい。上杉君、改めて私に公式の使い方と意味を教えてください。
Yes, Uesugi-kun, please explain again how to properly utilize and understand these formulas. Yeah, leave it to me. Okay, so... Is this breakfast or is this repercussions of swimming?
まあ、ふう君の好きにしていいわ
Alright,
よ。
we're at breakfast. Cooking. I mean, Nino is just maxed out, so... Itsuki... Because that will boost intimacy as well by a little bit if she succeeds. Can you make a salad, Itsuki? Please be able to make a salad? It's a 2-star, so I don't know.
すみません。
Nope.
は
I mean, it still increases by a little bit, but it just... it doesn't do as much. Nino's preference. Okay. Why are we starting that in the middle of the day? Whew.
ふう君、何してるの？
Fukun, what are you doing? taking a small break. Want to join me, Nino?
そうね。そうしようかしら。
Though I didn't really mean to, but you did.
ライナさん、こっちですよ。
Raiha-chan, over here. Okay.
今の四つ葉ね。すっかりライハちゃんにべったりみたい。
How's Yotsuba? She sticks to Raiha-chan like glue. She's helping me out a whole lot by watching her like this.
どうかしら。四つ葉が面倒を見られてるのかもね。ライハちゃんはすごくしっかりしてるし。
I wonder. Maybe Raiha-chan is watching out for Yotsuba. After all, Raiha-chan is very responsible. Being able to hear voices from that far away just underlines how quiet it is on the island.
街では考えられないわね。夜なんて静かすぎて落ち着かないし、音楽でも流したいわ。
This will be impossible in the city, huh? But over here, it's too quiet at night. To calm down, I want to play some music. Music, huh?
トー君はあんまり興味ない？
Fukun, you're not interested? I'm not really into trends or anything, but you seem to be familiar with that stuff.
もちろん。いつもかけてる曲、フー君にも教えてあげるわね。
Of course. I'll tell you all the songs I normally play.
けど、ミクはうるさいって言うのよ。あんなにいい曲なのに分かってないわね。
But Miku tells me that the song is awful, even though it's such a good song. She just doesn't get it. Their taste in music differs, even though they're quintuplets.
あの子、同じ曲ばっかしつこいって言って勝手にプレイヤー止めようとするのよ。
She says that hearing the same song annoys her. She tries to stop the music player without my permission. Regardless of liking a song or not, it's tough to hear the same song over and over again. I think it depends on the song and how many
私た
times
ちは
overall
何を
you've
すれ
heard
ば
it.
いいのかしら。
Alright, Ichika. Go for science. Nino. Go for English, because that's your strong suit. Social. Yotsuba. Let's see. What does Itsuki actually needs? Okay. So you can do math and you can do Japanese. And I who am I going to help? I think I'll help Miku. For no other reason than because she's Miku.
こうだとこれで
Really? Only Itsuki. You got all the questions right. You really are good at Warring States history.
これだけは負けたくない。いつか風太郎にも。
Yes, this is the one thing I want to be good at. I'll someday beat you too, Futaro. Actually, there's almost nothing I can teach you anymore.
それは困る。
That's a problem?
もっと風太郎に教えてもらいたいから。
Because I want you to teach me more, Futaro. Actually, that's one of the best compliments I've ever gave someone.
まさかここで歴史が好きなことがあだになるなんて。
I never thought my love of history would become my enemy here. Why do you say that? Come to think of it, your love of history is from video games, right?
そう。
Yes, it is. I don't know much about games. Did you start playing games for the Handsome Warlords? Ooh. Don't glare at me like that. I'm saying there are a lot of games like that recently.
プレイしたのにはかっこいい絵で描かれた武将がいっぱい出てきたのもあったけど。
I started playing because the way the warlords were drawn looked really cool. Ah, I knew it.
でも何か違った。
But something was off. Off?
うまく言えないけど、イケメンだと 爽やかすぎて武将って感じがしなかった。
I can't explain it well, but I think the pretty boy look is too soft for warlords. It threw me off. Yeah, I've got a glimpse at it. They look quite strange with weird non-masculine features and modern look.
悪く言う気はないけど、私にとってはいまいち偽物っぽくて。
Yes, I don't mean to say anything bad, but they look uncanny.
やっぱり戦国武将は泥臭くて野心に燃えるおじさんの方が私は好き。
After all, I prefer warlords with the ambitious, rough, middle-aged men appearance. I see. But now is an important time. If you're going to play games, do it between studying breaks, okay?
分かってるよ。
I understand. Please. You don't game between studying, you study between gaming. That's how the world works.
料理なら私じゃないの？
Lunchtime? Okay, Itsuki is still pretty bad. Let's see if we can get Miku.
洋風か。そこから決める？
I don't think you can make a 3-star dish yet. But I think you can make this. Yes. Oh no, I turned on my headset. Hold on, I can't hear. Hey, this fish isn't bad.
お兄ちゃん、美味しいんだったら素直に美味しいって言えばいいのに。
Big bro, if you want to say it's yummy, just come out and say it.
骨もないし、しょっぱくもないし、ご飯が進む味付けだね。食べ過ぎないように気をつけないと。
There are no bones, it's not too salty, and it's perfect with rice. You've got to be careful not to eat too much.
いちかさん、やっぱり女優さんだからそういうところは気をつけてるの？
Ichiko-san, are you being careful about your calories because you're an actress?
もちろん、これでもプロですからね。
Of course. This is the behavior of a professional dieter, which I didn't know was a thing. Alright. I wonder what the next event's actually going to be, though. In no trouble. What's up with that serious face, Miku?
あ、風太郎。
Oh, Futaro.
ちょっと考え事。次のご飯は何を作ろうかなって。
I was thinking a little about what to make for dinner. A menu, huh? Thinking about 3 meals a day is a bigger burden than I thought.
世の中のお母さんってすごい。私なんて学食でお昼ご飯に何を食べるか決めるだけでも大変だったのに。
Mothers of the world are fantastic. It was so hard for me just to decide what to eat for lunch in the school cafeteria. It was actually easier for me. In that case, the grilled beef set with no grilled beef was the only possible choice. But what you can make here is limited, so you don't have to worry about it that much. No one will complain.
けど、同じものばかりじゃ気持ちが下がっちゃうし。
But if it's all the same thing, people are going to start feeling down. That's what you mean?
風太郎、食べたいものはある？作れるかはわからないけど、参考までに聞かせて。
Futaro, is there something you want to eat? I don't know if I can make it, but I can use it as a reference. No, not really. I'm happy with anything.
それ、一番困るやつ。
That's the hardest answer you can give me.
もしかしてライハちゃんにもいつもそんな風に言ってる？
Does Raiha-chan also say things like that? No, Raiha usually decides what to make herself and asks if I'm okay with it.
あ、そっか。そういう風に聞くのがいいんだ。
I
ライハち
see.
ゃん頭いい。
I should start doing it like that. Raiha-chan is so smart. Right? That's my Raiha. The question has too wide of a range to answer. At least give me a direction, such as meat or fish.
注文が多いよ、風太郎。
You gave me a huge order to fill, Futaro.
でもね、本当は困らないんだ。
But actually it's okay. Because
風太郎のためにって考えるのが何より楽しいから。
the most fun thing is thinking that I'm doing it for you, Futaro. Is that so?
これから先もずっと困ることなんてないよ。ずっとね。
From now on, there's nothing that will give me trouble ever again. Nothing. We still have our evening classes. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Still good, so... Nino... Actually, I wonder what happens if we give all of the girls their strong subject. Just to give it a boost, because they all technically need to still work on those. And... let's see, maybe Ichika? Excuse me.
わかんないな。
俺が勉強を見てやる。覚悟しろ。
こうだと思うんだけど、思い出せない。
Okay, see, that boosted all of them by quite a bit in that particular category. Only Itsuki is not above her mark in that category. Now for some calculating problems. Time limit is 30 minutes, so be careful how you allocate your time.
わかった。それじゃあ始めるね。
Got it. Okay, I'll begin. Ichika's best subject is math, so I'd like to make her even better if possible.
お、これは簡単簡単。
Oh, this is an easy one.
よし、次の問題は。
Alright, now the next problem. Her pace is faster than I thought. The problem's too easy?
ここでこれを展開して。
Here, I'll expand this. She hasn't made any careless mistakes either. Ichika's getting better, isn't she?
私の計算能力に驚いてるのかな？
Are you surprised by my calculation skills? Huh?
きっといちか成長したなって思ってたんでしょう。
You're definitely thinking, Ichika, you've grown, right? Yes, I was certainly thinking that, but if I admit it, she'll get full of herself, so I should toughen up a bit. Calculation problems are so-called bonus problems. You'll need to solve them faster and more accurately to get a better score.
あらら、厳しいな。でもこのペースでいけば制限時間前に解き終わっちゃうかもよ。
Oh my, aren't you strict? But if I keep it up at this pace, I'll finish before time runs out, yeah?
そうだ。もし制限時間前に終わったらご褒美としてお茶しない？
I've got it. If I can finish the problems with the time limit, will you have tea with me as a prize? Oh, really? You've got a lot of wiggle room. In that case...
なんで問題集なんて広げてるの？
Huh? Why are you opening the textbook? I'll prepare some extra problems for you. Hurry up and take care of those problems then.
嘘です。問題を解いた後は制限時間いっぱいミスがないかチェックします。
I'm just kidding. After I solve the problems, I'll check if I've made any mistakes until time's up. See, Fururo is very sure of his academics, which he has every right to be. He just is a little dense in other areas. Nino's already the perfect cook, but Nino always cooks dinner. Let's see. Who doesn't like steak? So, okay, I realized I'm doing things slightly wrong now. I need to get a lot more ingredients in order to be able to make the 3-star and above dishes. So I can't just rely on... Today ended with no problems at all. Good work today, everyone. I started to get used to this lifestyle. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's good. That means we've gained a stable footing. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about if it's okay that we've become accustomed to this island lifestyle. Well, it doesn't matter one way or another if we don't manage to survive right now, right? Danger starts once you start getting acclimated. Be careful not to let your guard down and get seriously injured. Okay, got it. Us getting used to this. Doesn't that mean that other people are getting used to us not being around? Yeah, I was trying hard not to think about it. But I wonder how our part-time jobs are doing. That's right. I wonder if the bakery's okay. I hope I haven't been fired. That's what you're worried about? It's okay if you're fired. I know a place that's looking for part-timers. I'll introduce you. You couldn't be talking about that place. It's okay, Fukun. It's not like you're skipping work or anything. If we explain the circumstances, the owner will understand. I hope so. However, on that point, Ichika has a bigger problem than we do. Yeah, that's true. I had plans for various gigs this summer, so I might be causing them trouble. Being an actress isn't a job that you can easily replace. What about you, Yotsuba? You didn't volunteer as a helper for club activities? I'm okay. I would have been in trouble if I'd accepted. That's a huge relief. Knowing you, you might have said you'd swim back home to help them. She's not denying it. That's weird. There's a wild rookie D with symbols. Sorry, trying to keep my throat from drying up too much. That's right, Uesugi-san. If we've gotten used to everything, it means we have enough time for leisurely activities here, right? In that case, let's explore the island more.
四つ葉は随分探検にこだわりますね。
You sure love to explore, huh, Yotsuba?
だって島の地図を作れば便利だよ。一周するのにどのくらいかかるとか、真ん中の山の高さはどのくらいとか。
It'd be useful to make a map of the island, right? How long does one lap around the island take, and how high is the mountain in the middle?
なるほど、それは役立ちそうです。
I see. That would come in handy. Wait, making a map is really tough, you know. You studied Tarataka in Japanese history, right? What's with the silence? Have you actually forgotten?
私は覚えてるよ。17年かけて日本全国を回って地図を作った人。
I remember. It's a person who went around Japan for 17 years and made a map.
そうそう、いやー惜しかったです。今ここまで喉まで出かかってました。
Yeah. Too bad. I was literally just about to say that. Poor Yotsuba. She tries. So next time you'll just blurt it out.
もちろんです。
Of
任せて
course.
ください。
You know it.
それよりもです。この島だけなら17年はかからないと思いますし。
But more importantly, I don't think it'll take 17 years to map out this little island.
探検しているうちに何か発見があるかもしれませんよ。
But there's a possibility that we might actually discover something while exploring, you know?
発見って
Discover something?
それはもちろん埋蔵金。あとは海賊の隠し財宝とか。
Buried treasure, of course. And then, like, hidden pirate loot. People did used to live here, so if it actually existed, I'm sure it would have already been found by then.
そうとも限りませんよ。例えばこの別荘だけでも探検してみたら発見がありました。
Not necessarily, you know. For example, just by exploring this villa, I was able to discover some things.
何か見つけたの？
Huh? What did you find?
談話室にはね、すっごく古い本があったよ。
So in the lounge, there's this really old book.
それは私も見つけましたね。中身までは確認していませんが。
I found that as well. I didn't find out what it's about, though.
あとお父さんの部屋には服がたくさんあったんだ。
Also in Dad's room, there were a lot of clothes.
お父さんの部屋は立ち入り禁止だったはず。
I thought Dad's room was off limits.
それはほら、ダメって言われると入りたくなるものだよね。
Well, I mean, when someone says don't go in, you want to do it, right?
気持ちはわかるけど、お父さんのプライベートなものがあるかもしれないし、あんまり入らないようにしよう。
I understand how you feel, but Dad's personal things might be in there, so let's try to avoid going in, okay?
はーい。
Okay. Right, Yotsuba and Itsuki. I'm going to give you a special Japanese history class. What? Not what? You weren't able to properly remember Tarataka. If you've got free time, study rather than explore.
わかりました。
Okay.
よろしくお願いします。
Thanks for teaching us. I need to go to bed. I need to save my strength for tomorrow.
あ、ふうくん、やっと来た。じゃなくて。
Oh, Fukun, you're finally here.
ねえ、これから夜の散歩に行きたいんだけど、付き合ってくれない？
Hey, I was thinking of going for a night walk. Would you like to join me? Nope.
断るの早っ。
Wow, you refuse so fast. Obviously, it's dangerous to go on a walk at night on an island without any lights. We have to think about the next day as well. You need to sleep and recover your strength if you want to be able to fight.
何と戦うっていうのよ。
What are we fighting against? So if you'd like to go on a walk, let's go during daytime, okay?
わかったわ。
I
おやす
see.
みなさい。
Good night. Yep, good night. See what I mean? He's a nice guy and he's really smart. He's just kind of clueless sometimes. Oh, now he's snoring.
よく寝てるわね。そのままそのまま。
Nino again? He's sleeping so well. Don't wake up. Don't wake up.
こうしてこうでこれでよしと。さて。
Like this, and like that. There we go.
ル
Now,
ー君、いつまで寝てるつもりなの？起きなさい。
Fuku, how long do you intend to sleep for? Wake up. This voice. It is Nino. Okay, I was right. Yo.
お目覚めかしら、フー君。おはよう。
Are you awake, Fuku? Good morning. Good morning. I don't mind, but did you barge into my room again? I mean, I guess it's fine.
え、いいの？じゃあお言葉に甘えて毎日来ちゃおうかしら。
Really? You don't mind? Then I'll take you up on your offer and come every day. It's fine, right? I take it back. Man, I've got to focus on getting up
と
earlier.
ころでフー君、これなんだ？
By the way, Fukun, what's this? I think it's a pen. What about it?
それじゃあもう一つ質問ね。ほっぺたに何か感じない？
Then one more question, okay? Don't you feel something on your cheek? What? You're
は
kidding.
い、鏡どうぞ。
Here you go. A mirror. Why is there a heart on my cheek?
結構上手に描けたでしょ？
What do you think? I drew it pretty well, no? It's not about drawing it well or not. What's your issue?
だってなかなか起きてくれないんだもの。暇だから落書きしちゃった。
Well, you weren't waking up and I got bored, so I doodled on you. Do you not know not to scribble on people's faces with a pen? Didn't you mean to teach you common sense before studying?
そんな必死な顔しなくても平気よ。それリップだから。
You don't need to stress so much. It's just lipstick. Lipstick? My fingers are all red
は
now.
い、これで指拭いて。メイク落としだから綺麗に落ちるわ。
Wait, here, wipe your fingers off with this. It's makeup remover, so it comes off nicely. Well, at least you came prepared.
ほっぺたは私が責任持って拭いてあげるわね。
I'll take responsibility for your cheek and wipe it off for you too. Oh, swell. Appreciate it.
どんなスケジュールにするつもりかな？
Okay. So... Alright, so I think... Alright, let's see who's got the worst scores right now. That would be... Itsuki. Itsuki studied Japanese. Alright, Yotsuba. Let's see, we need water. Miku, we need fish. Nino, we need meat. And Ichika, we need vegetables. Yeah, fruit is okay. And I will help. It's either no, it's Itsuki. She's the lowest. Alright, let's go. Oh, sorry.
お魚さん。
A perfect score.
この時の友人の気持ちは怒りなのでしょうか。
This time the friend's feelings are that of anger. Is that right?
ですが前の段落では笑っていますし、怒っているようには。
But in the previous paragraph he laughs, and he doesn't seem angry. Itsuki, just how long are you going to work on that one problem?
待ってく の気持ちがわかりそうなんです。
Hold on, just a little more and I should be able to understand the feelings of the main character's friend. You do realize you've been on that problem for half an hour.
それは
That's... It would be a disaster if this was a real test, right?
返す言葉もありません。
I don't know how to respond. In your case, you have a long-standing record. I'm sorry, but I've got to be a little harsh here.
悪く思う必要はありません。上杉君のおっしゃる通りですから。
You don't need to feel bad. It's exactly as you say, Uesugi-kun.
ですが、この手の問題はどうしても自分の回答に自信が持てないのです。
But this kind of problem, I just can't be confident in my answers. Okay, listen. Reading comprehension questions are basically answered in the text. For example, in this question, as you said, his friend laughed and forgave him in the previous paragraph. So the correct answer is he supports him.
やはりそうでしたか。
Huh. Is that so? It's better if you learned this way of thinking quickly. The rate of your correct answer to reading comprehension questions will increase dramatically.
前処します。
I shall take the proper measures. Also, if you can't seem to have confidence in an answer, give that problem up entirely.
それでは
But if I do that, change your perspective. You can make up for that lost problem score with other problems, right? The secret to the test-taking strategy is to start with the problems you understand.
諦めるというのは納得しかねますが。
I can't really understand giving up, but
わかりました。問題を諦める努力も今後はしっかりしていこうと思います。
I understand. I'll work hard now to properly obtain the skills to give up on problems. You really are a graceless nitwit, aren't you?
その不名誉なあだ名、次のテストでは必ず取り消させますから。
I'll make sure you take back that detestable nickname with my next test. Right. I'm looking forward to it. It's weird. She's the one he's the meanest to. And he's not mean, he's just definitely not nice.
誰がライハちゃんと料理をする
Breakfast. Okay. Ichika can cook breakfast.
の？材料足りてるかな？
What are you making, Ichika? Didn't you mess up last time you made a smoothie? But that's okay. The only way to get better is to get worse. No. The only way to get it right is to get it wrong.
私にしては上出来かな。まあ
Okay, so Nino's HP is the lowest, and all of their moods are pretty decent. Okay. Is this how smoothies are supposed to be?
味は悪くないんだけど、ちょっと違うような。
It doesn't taste that bad, but I think they're supposed to be a little different.
そうですね。味は及第点ですが、舌触りや喉越しが良くないです。
You're right. The flavor is good, but the texture and how it goes down is off.
多分材料をちょっと変えてあげたらもっと美味しくなるはずです。
Maybe it would be more delicious if you changed the ingredients a little.
いつきちゃん、なんだかんだでごくごく飲んでるね。
You're really drinking that down, Itsuki-chan.
まずいわけでもありませんし、誰も飲まないのももったいないですよ。
I don't think it's gross or anything, so it'd be a waste if no one drank it. Is that so? Well, have as much as you want then. Hey, that is true. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna keep yawning, apparently. A night of abstinence. Okay. What are they talking about all huddled together?
やはり暗いのは問題だと思います。あの暗がりから何かが出てくるかもしれないと思うと。
I really think the darkness is an issue. Thinking that something might come leaping out.
確かにそれはあるかな。急に外へ出る必要がないとも限らないからね。
That's a possibility. There might be a reason we have to rush outside or something.
やっぱり出るとしたら夜行性の動物とかかな。急にガオーってきたら。
If something were to come out, it might be a nocturnal animal or something. If we suddenly heard a growl,
丸かじりだ。
hey, it'll eat us up whole. Way to be positive, right, huh?
ガオー食べちゃうぞ。人を襲う獣なんてこの島にいるわけないでしょ。
There's no animals on this island that would attack humans, right?
そうね。もし出るとしたら島民の幽霊とかかしら。
So if something were to come out, ghosts of the former islanders.
やめましょう。幽霊なんているわけありません。
Let's stop this. There's no such thing as ghosts.
私は落ち武者の幽霊だと思う。流刑になった武将とか。
I think it would be the ghost of a fallen warrior, or perhaps an exiled warlord.
はい、幽霊はいません。いいですね。
There are no ghosts. Okay? Got it?
そんなに怖いならかがり火とか作る？
If you're so scared, why don't we make a bonfire? A bonfire here would be dangerous. What are you going to do if the villa catches fire?
風太郎。
Oh, Futuro. What have you been talking about?
いえ、夜になるとこの島は暗すぎますから、なんとかできないかと相談していたのです。
Well, at night the island is too dark. So we were discussing if we could do something about it. What? You're scared of the dark, Itsuki? What a scaredy cat.
やはりあなたは失礼ですね。怖いのではなく危険だと言ってるのです。
What? Well, aren't you rude? I'm not saying. I'm not scared. I'm saying it's dangerous at night.
そういう上杉君こそどうなんですか？夜出歩くことにやけに慎重なようですけど。
What do you think then, Uesugi-kun? You seem to be very cautious about going out at night. Huh? It's not because I'm scared at all. I just prioritize safety. On the contrary, I almost welcome the darkness. Maybe I actually am Futuro. Huh. In another world.
どうでしょう。強がっているようにも見えますね。
I wonder. It looks like you're just being tough. I don't like you saying that to me. Is someone being tough here?
はいはい、二人とも。もうそれくらいにしておこっか。
I really need to quit yawning. Sorry. Alright, you two. That's about enough, I'd say.
私たちももう子供ではないですし、暗いから怖いなどありえませんね。
Yeah, we're not children anymore. We mustn't be afraid just because it's dark. Fine. Then we'll test that out tonight. With a test of courage. That was really good timing.
今夜って夜にですか？
Tonight, meaning at night? Obviously. Wouldn't be a test of courage if it were light out.
それもそうですね。肝試しなのですから、やっぱり夜ですよね。
That's true, of course. If we're going to have a test of courage, it should happen at night. What's wrong? Are you already scared, Itsuki?
そんなことありません。むしろ望むところです。
Of course not. I'm actually hopeful. That's good. It's a bother to leave things all vague.
もう仕方ない二人だな。
What are we going to do with you two?
いつき、本当にいいの？
Itsuki, are you really okay?
全く問題ありません。
Yes. There's absolutely no problem at all.
あるんじゃないかな。
I think there might be.
じゃあ夜は肝試しか。どんなことやるの？
It's settled then. We'll have a test of courage tonight. So what kind of things do you do to test courage? We'll discuss what we'll do this evening. It's best to get preparations done before dark, too.
何かあったら言ってください。私手伝います。
Tell me if there's anything I can help out with. Oh, come to think of it, on the school camping trip, you helped me with a test of courage. I was right about that, because Yotsuba was dressed up as a mummy. And then, for some reason, Futaro and Yotsuba were together for the entire thing, scaring people instead of, like spreading out to scare people. And then Futaro went to go save Nino? No! Oh my goodness. Futaro went to go save Itsuki, who ran off from being too scared. And then, that was when they were introduced to the other Futaro, who turned out to actually be Futaro, but Futaro claimed it was his cousin. And Nino fell in love with him without realizing that it was actually Futaro. It was a whole thing. And then Yotsuba stayed behind and scared everybody by herself. Half a second. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay.
あれは楽しかったですね。また脅かし役やっちゃいますか？
That was a lot of fun. Should we try to scare you all again? A lot really happened that trip.
何よ。
Huh? What are you talking about? Well,
もう気にしてないわよ。今となってはいい思い出。
I don't care about that anymore.
今夜の肝試しの方が楽しみだわ。
It's a good memory now. I'm rather excited for tonight's test of courage.
ふうくんとの距離を縮める絶好のチャンスだもの。
It's the perfect chance to get close to Fukun.
楽しみだね。肝試し。
How exciting. A test of courage.
はい。夜になるのが楽しみですね。
Yes, I'm excited for night to come. Yeah, this might be a pretty fun night, right, Itsuki?
私たちは何をすればいいのかしら。
At least Futuro acknowledges that they do need to take some time to relax and do things other than constant studying. Okay, Ichika. Social. Nino. Japanese. English. Yotsuba. Science. And Itsuki. Math. And I will support. Wait. Everybody's at 2-star now. When did that happen? I mean, yay, but when did that happen? Okay. Social, Japanese, English, science, and math. I guess we'll help Miku again, because why not? Perfect. Huh?
カステラってカステラじゃないの?
This Japanese word in English isn't castella. Close, but that's incorrect. The correct way to say it in English is sponge cake.
なんで?
Why? It's a typical pattern of Japanglish. Is that a real word? I know a lot of people like to just combine the words to say it's the same thing, but that, I mean, I guess it doesn't sound any weirder than other things, so. No way. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you also got the next question wrong. This word in English is part-time job.
それは自信あったのに、もう何を信じたらいいかわからない。
I was quite confident on that one. I don't know what to believe anymore. I occasionally also fall for Japanglish words, so it's quite normal to get confused.
風太郎が間違えるなら、私には無理。
If you're getting confused, Futuro, then it's impossible for me. Oh no, don't get discouraged just yet. If you focus on learning just the important parts, you'll easily pass the test.
そもそもなんでわざわざ別のに変えてるの？普通にそのままでいいのに。
It's so stupid. Why did they have to change the words in the first place? Why are you asking me this? We can't change what's already out there.
私が総理大臣になれば変えられる？
If I become prime minister, do you think I can change it? Well, that'd be difficult, I think.
やっぱりそうだよね。
Yeah, I guess it would. Because of your academic ability, I mean.
そっち？
For that reason? Obviously. If you want to become prime minister, you have to get a perfect score every time you take a test.
やっぱり私には無理。
Yeah, I knew I wouldn't be able to do it. Stop complaining and focus on memorizing the English vocab. That's the best way to get a good score.
あ、そうだ。風太郎ならいつも100点を取ってるから。
Oh, that's right. Since you always get a perfect score, you can change. It won't happen. Give it up and study.
はい。
Yes. Was that noon or was that dinner? I think that was just noon, right?
ライハちゃんと料理するのは誰にしますか?
Yeah, okay, so it's just lunchtime now. Let's see. Oh, Miku just went up to 3-star. Nice. Okay, it's lunchtime. Ichika made breakfast. Itsuki.
迷ってしまいます。
What can Itsuki make? Vegetable soup.
次はもっと
Yay! Good job, Itsuki.
まずくは
Perfect. I do need to watch the resources, though. Oh, hello. I want to see. What do you want to see? Or is that a pun?
上杉さん、お聞きしたいことがあるのですが、
Usugi-san, there's something I'd like to ask you. What?
サメって日本にもいるんですか？
Are there sharks in Japan? Sharks? You can see them if you go to an
あ、
aquarium.
すみません、言い方が悪かったですね。日本の海にも野生のサメはいるんですか？
Oh, I didn't phrase it too well. Sorry. Are there wild sharks in the seas of Japan? Yeah, of course.
おお、ということはこの島の周りにもいるんですか？
So that means they're in the water around this island too? Well, I wonder. I don't really know the details, you see. Hold on. Did you maybe see one around the island?
いえ、見たわけじゃないです。むしろ見てみたくてですね。野生のサメ。
No, it's not that I didn't see one. It's that I want to see one. A wild shark. You're weirdly excited. Do you like sharks or something? Well, what do you mean, what have I done to Futuro? I haven't done anything to Futuro as far as I'm aware. What did I do to Futuro? Oh, I don't know why the game started doing that. I don't think I turned off Futuro's
ゲームの
voice.
設定を変更するか。
Would it be in language? No, English. Sound settings. Voice settings. No, his voice is all the way up. The game just decided he didn't have a voice anymore.
Game data をセーブするぜ。
I don't know. The game just decided to be weird.
ゲームデータを上書きしちまっていいのか？
Also, hello. And yeah, you kind of missed last night. It was a thing that happened. So yeah, if you look, the intimacy has gone up quite a bit for everybody. Also, their grades are doing really good now too. I love them. I've seen all the movies that have sharks in them. So she had that kind of hobby, huh? As a shark movie lover, I just want to feel their impact up close. What are you expecting?
はもちろんサメと人間の生き残りをかけた戦いです。
Of course, a battle of survival between sharks and humans. I don't want to be in that situation. And sharks aren't that ferocious creatures.
そうなんですか？すごく大きいサメなんて人飲みにされそうですよ。
Huh? Is that right? A very big shark would swallow you whole, wouldn't it? If you're talking big, like whale sharks, they mainly feed on plankton. They don't attack people. Look, there are a dozen sharks at most that attack people. Great white sharks are famous. But it's not like they're unreasonably attacking people or anything.
そうじゃないんですよ、上杉さん。
That's not true, Asuika-san. Huh? What's that?
サメ映画は理屈じゃないんです。ロマンなんです。
Shark movies aren't about logic, they're about romance. What? I question this now, and I can't figure out Yotsuba's line of thinking. But a part of me knows as soon as she gives her explanation, I'm gonna have to admit that she's not wrong. So let's see her reasoning. That's it, huh? If it's about romance, it's out of my hands. Oh, never mind. She's not even going to give us a reason.
風太郎くん、私たちのこと。
Yotsuba. I swear, of all of them, Yotsuba is going to give me an aneurysm. Let's see. So Miku is actually right now top of the class. So, Miku, go get fruit, please. Okay, so then Ichika study Japanese. Nino, science. Yotsuba, oh wow, okay, you need to... And then you need to study English. Alright, let's see. Who are we going to help? Probably Yotsuba, because that's the lowest of the overall scores. So yeah, we're gonna... Whoops. We're gonna support Yotsuba today. Hopefully everybody does good today.
これはこうだったような。
こうだと思うんだけど。よし、
Nino.
忘れた。解けそうで解けません。
俺が勉強を見てやる。覚悟しろ。
Yes,
これで合ってい
indeed.
るでしょうか。
Itsuki, really? I don't know why it has to show their last names too when it's showing them at the scores and the testing and stuff. They all have the same last name. They're literally quintuplets. Why does it have to tell me the last name? Or I guess in Japan it would be called the family name, right? I don't know. I think I do, but no. That part of my brain is locked right now. Here's the problem. Out of all the shogunates of Japan, which has the longest history?
幕府って江戸とか江戸とかですよね。
Shogunates. You mean like Edo? Like Edo, yes? All you've said is Edo.
私が知ってるくらいですし、江戸幕府が長かったりしますか？
I know that much, but wasn't the Edo period quite long? You're correct.
やった！
No, You just got lucky. You'd better remember that.
はーい。
Okay.
それで上杉さん、江戸幕府は何年くらい続いたんですか？
Alright, then Uesugi-san. How long did the Edo shogunate continue for? It was established in 1603 and imperial rule was restored in 1867. 1864 minus 1603.
264年。
264 years? That's pretty long. Broadly speaking, it is sometimes said that Edo lasted for 300 years.
300年。長すぎて逆にピンときません。
300 years? That's so long I can't really comprehend it. By the way, it's been about 150 years since the Meiji period.
本当に長い間続いてたんですね。
Huh? The Edo period continued for that long, huh?
その間、ずっと時代劇みたいな世界観だったんですよね。科学の発展とかもなくて。
During that time, the worldview was like how it's portrayed in historical dramas, wasn't it? There was no technological advancement. Wait, what do you mean by worldview? Listen, there were no drastic changes like in the Meiji and Showa eras, but science and culture was still developing, okay?
なるほどなるほど。でも300年近くも続いたってことは、とっても安定していたんでしょうね。
I see. But the fact that it lasted for another 300 years means it must have been very stable. Well, there were various crises, but it persisted on.
旅好きご隠居とか、暴れん坊な方とか、遊び人奉行とか、強くてかっこいい人もいっぱいいましたしね。
There were a lot of strong and cool figures, retirees who liked to travel, rambunctious folk, and playboy magistrates, huh? They exaggerate on TV. Well, there's both good and bad things that come out of 300 years of history. Hooray, everybody! Miko did pretty good at catching fish, too.
まあ、ふうくんの好きにしていいわよ。
Or did she get fruit? I don't remember what Miko did. Nino always cooks
メニュ
dinner.
ーは材料次第って感じね。
Let's have stir fry. Mino's maxed out cooking skills, so she pretty much can make
今回は妥協するわ。
whatever she wants. But Nino's got the least HP. But I think it's almost bedtime, so they should be okay soon. I think. If it can't get across. Okay, time to save.
ゲームデータをセーブするぜ。
Yep, game
ゲームデータを上書きしちまっていいのか？
Oh, yeah. What happened yesterday that raised all the intimacy levels a little bit? There was beach volleyball and swimming and sunscreen. And watermelon splitting. Fukun, are you taking a break? Could I sit next to you? Sure, go ahead.
ありがとう。
Thanks. Hey, aren't you a little too close? Why are you giggling while looking at me?
ふうくんは横顔も素敵だなって。
Fukun, your side profile is so beautiful. What are you talking about? You've seen my face so many times.
改めて見れば新しい発見があるものよ。だからいくら一緒にいても毎日が新鮮だわ。
If you're in love, you'll always find something new, no matter how much time you'll spend together. You'll always experiencing something new every day. Yeah, that's true. When these girls were around me, I discover something new every day.
改めてって言えば見送りに来てくれてた時に思ったけどやっぱりあんたんちのパパはイケメンよね
I noticed that when your dad sent us off, he sure did look handsome. Hey, stop being creepy.
顔もだけど行動もイケメンだしうちのパパとは違うわ
He looks and acts cool. He's different than my daddy. How he acts?
あああんな人がパパなら大歓迎なのに
I'd totally welcome him as a father.
あそうだわ私がフー君と結婚すればパパになるじゃない
Oh my, Nino, did you just realize that? You weren't planning that the whole time? Uh-huh. Oh wait, if I marry you, Fukun, he'll be my father, huh? Huh? Based on that, you decide to marry someone? Quit your jokes.
冗談としか思ってくれないんだ
You're only thinking of it as a joke, huh? Obviously.
だったら本気にしてもらえるようにするまでね
In that case, I'll show you that I'm serious about it.
言葉だけじゃ伝わらないのならどうしたらいいかしら
If words aren't enough to get that message across, I wonder what I should be doing instead. Oh, wait, what do you plan on doing?
それは秘密よ
That's a secret. See, of all of them with their secret plans, I think Nino is probably the most devious. Ichika's the most worrisome. Itsuki and Yotsuba I don't worry about too much. Because it's not that they hide their feelings, they just don't want to interfere with what the others are doing. Miku, I think, is the most timid, and therefore the most... What's the word I'm looking for? Sincere? In the way she approaches it?
離れたところに古い家がいくつかあるのはご存知でしょうか
I got it. Uesugi-san, there are some old houses a little ways from here. Do you know about them? Oh, those settlement remains. When islanders lived here. They're all abandoned houses, and if you went at night, it'd be pretty creepy, wouldn't it?
それだけではないんですよそこにですねある
That's not the only thing there.
古い神社が
There's also a really old shrine.
そんなのあったんだ知らなかった
There's a shrine there, huh? I didn't know.
そこで神社に行ってこのお札を取って帰ってくるというのはどうでしょう
So you go to the shrine, get this amulet, and come back. What do you think?
ベタだけどらしくていいじゃない
It's cliche, but it'll work.
面白そうですね私はそれでも構いませんよ
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I don't mind doing that at all. Ow. Ugh. Alright, so let's save real quick before we decide on anything.
ゲームデータを上書きしちまっていいのか
So, what should I say? Isn't it dangerous, though? Frankly speaking, isn't it dangerous?
あら、もしかしておじけづきましたか？
Oh, are you scared, perhaps? Not really. If the shrine is located near the ruins of a village, it must be as old as the abandoned houses. All the buildings around there were decaying, weren't they? If the shrine was to collapse in some way, it wouldn't just be a mere injury.
それはそうですが、不用意に近づかなければいいだけです。
That's true, but we just don't need to get too close to be able to grab the amulet. Oh, come on. In that case, we shouldn't even go in the first place.
夜の神社か。やっぱりちょっと怖すぎじゃない？私はどこか別の場所がいいな。
A shrine at night. Isn't it a little too scary? I'd rather go somewhere else.
それにほら、あんまり怖すぎたら息抜きにならないでしょ。ちょっとしたスリルくらいが一番だよ。
And look, if we get scared along the way, why don't we take a little breather, you know? Bite-sized thrills are the best. I disagree with that, Ichika. If you're going for horror, all or nothing.
やりすぎは良くない。
Yeah, it's best not to go too hard.
じゃあいつも水汲みしてる滝はどうかな。あそこならみんな道を知ってるよね。
So what about the waterfall where we always get water? Everybody knows the way over there.
じゃあ滝にしましょうか。脅かし役は誰がやります？また
Okay.
私と上杉さんでやっちゃいますか？
Let's go with the waterfall then. Who will scare them? Shall Uesugi-san and I take care of the scaring?
そこまでやらなくていいよ。ここには7人しかいないんだしさ。
You don't need to do all that. There are only 7 of us here.
じゃあその代わりスタートしてから戻ってくるまでのタイムを競うっていうのはどうかな。
Okay, then instead we'll compete. Let's see who can get there and back the fastest.
競争はちょっと。
A competition? I think that's a little much.
そうよ。そんなルールじゃ四つ葉が有利に決まってるじゃない。
Yeah, with those rules, you're in an advantage, Yotsuba.
それに暗い中で走るのは危ないよね。むしろ走らないで歩くってルールにしよう。
Also, it's dangerous to run at night. Actually, we should make a rule not to run, but to walk. Okay, that's fine then.
わかりました。ちょっとお札を置きに行ってきますね。
I got it. I'll go set the amulet up. Leave after we finish talking. Poor Itsuki.
すっかり暗くなってしまいましたね。
It's gotten really dark.
そうだね。この暗さにはなかなか慣れないよ。
That's for sure. I can't get used to how dark it gets here.
四つ葉さん大丈夫かな。
I wonder if Yotsuba-san is okay.
戻りました。
I'm back.
お疲れ様。
Good work. How are preparations?
バッチリです。お札はちゃんと見つけやすいように置いてきましたよ。
I put the amulet in a place where it's easy to find. Sorry for making you do all that. You're such a good helper.
いえいえ、好きでやってることですから気にしないでください。
No, I enjoyed doing it, so don't worry. Okay, let's set up pairs then. I don't think anything will happen, but going alone might be dangerous.
私、風太郎とでいいよ。
I'll go with Futaro.
何を勝手に言ってるのかしら。ここは公平にやりましょう。
What? You can't just decide that. Let's do things fairly, hmm?
あれでも7人だから1人余っちゃうよ。
Huh? But if we have 7, 1 is left over. One group will have 3 members then. As Nino says, let's decide by fairly drawing lots.
はい。
Okay. Alright, so... Which
2
group
人と
do
も
I
遅
get?
いですよ。そんなことじゃ他のペアに負けちゃいますよ。
Both of you are so slow. We might lose to the other pairs, you know. Okay, so I'm with Yotsuba. Hey, Yotsuba, we decided that running was against the rules, right? Have you forgotten that already?
あ、そうでした。早くルール違反で失格するところでした。
You like Miku? Have you watched the entire thing? What? Oh, that's right. I was dangerously close to disqualifying us by going against the rules. No?
せっか
Oh.
くフー君と一緒になったのに、これじゃあムードも何もないわ。
It was really, really good. But, again... Is Miku yonder? What does... I sometimes have a hard time remembering what yonder is. Wait, yonder's the crazy ones. Like, the girl from Loop 8 that stabbed me repeatedly, right? Oh. Well, you haven't seen the series, so I can't spoil anything for you. That just wouldn't be fair. I will say, yeah, no, the series is, I mean, it does have its weird love triangles and broken hearts and things like that, but it's strictly romance. It doesn't have things that are too dark. It does at parts, and I'm not afraid to admit there are scenes later on in the series where you will definitely want to have a box of tissues with you, because it gets very emotionally charged. And yeah, there are parts that get really, yeah. But no, nobody dies, nobody bleeds, nobody pulls a knife on anybody else. Emotional but not horror. There is no horror. This is literally strictly romance. Slice of life romance, however you want to call it. Even though we're alone with Fuku, the mood around here is terrible. Yotsuba's just going on ahead alone. She's not a child anymore. Good grief. What's up? Is something wrong? No, nothing. Whoa. It was just me. How was that? Did I scare you? Fukun, that was so scary. You got too carried away, Yotsuba. And don't just cling to me suddenly, you know? It's a test of courage. These kind of weird events make it more fun, right? It's like you said, Nino. It's our special test of courage, so let's have more fun. Oh, come on. Yotsuba's awesome. They're all different in their own way. It's To me, it reminds me of there have been several legends about a being that didn't like their emotions, so they split themselves to get rid of the emotions, and all it did was create 5 separate beings of themselves. What the heck? Fog envelops the safari park. Ghost Pokemon will appear in the safari. Caught Pokemon are likely to have better IVs. Oh, levels. Wait, so we're... Wait. We're in the middle of a test of courage in a forest in the middle of the night, and Pokemon decides, hey, you need ghosts. Tonight has just been a strange night for timing and coincidence, hasn't it? And what do you mean, no? You mean you don't like Yotsuba? Yotsuba is probably one of my favorites because she, like Itsuki, shows that she cares about Futaro and her sisters, but she's not trying to push people out of the way. She's not trying to force herself on anybody. She just wants everybody to be happy. And yeah, she's a little bit childish at times. And of them all, she's the most physically fit. So she's the strongest, best at sports. But I mean, that's just who she is. Again, you really need to finish the series if you started it or anywhere near it. Because it was really good. I've binge watched the entire thing in like 3 days, and that was while I was working. So.
あそこの枝から恐ろしいものが降ってくるとか、どこからともなく不気味なうめき声が聞こえてくるとか。
Sure. Like something super scary falling from the branches. Or if we hear an eerie moan out of nowhere.
そういうハプニングは望んでないわ。
Those aren't the kind of events I want to happen, though.
やっぱり脅かし役がいた方が盛り上がりますよね。二人は先に進んじゃってください。
Just like I thought. It would be much more exciting if someone was up ahead to scare people. Please continue on ahead, you two. Yeah, it'd be kind of... You know nothing about the anime? Oh, it was so good, though. So wait, you don't... Okay, so technically the games start a good ways into the anime. I don't know the exact timeline. It's before the finals. That much I know. I'm guessing it would also have to be before... It could be a separate universe, but I'm still guessing it would have to be before the school festival. That's where a lot of the really big tissue crying moments happened. There were some before that, but I mean, yeah, Yotsuba, it wouldn't really be a contest if we weren't all together. It'd be meaningless if you weren't with us. Oh.
ふうくんの言う通りよ。今日はあんたも参加者側なんだからね。
Fukun is right. Today you're part of the team.
いつも準備側ばかりだったからつい。
I always seem to be on the preparation side.
あんた、始まる前にお札を置きに行ったでしょ。それで準備はおしまい。いいわね。
You went to put down the amulet before we started. That should be the end of the preparations, okay?
ほら、四つ葉。
Here, Yotsuba.
こうして手でも繋いでおかないと、あんたすぐにどっか行っちゃうんだから。
If you don't hold my hand like this, you're going to run off somewhere.
準備とかもう考えないで。今日は四つ葉も一緒に肝試しを楽しみなさい。
Don't think about preparing anything anymore, and enjoy the test of courage together with us now, Yotsuba. Nino.
何よ。
What?
なんか新鮮。こうしてニノに手を引いてもらうのって。
It's refreshing to have you hold my hand like this, Nino.
そうね。あんたはいつも先を行ってたものね。
That's right. You usually run ahead, so I don't normally have a chance to hold your hand.
それでふうくん、私のこっちの手空いてるんだけど。
Well then, Fukun, my other hand's open, you know. So what? Like I said, Futaro may be super genius, but when it comes to social situations and people, he is about as clueless as they come.
言わせないでよ。ね、いいでしょ。
Don't make me say it, okay? It's fine, right? Well, don't just grab my hand.
だって肝試しなんだし、これくらいはしてもいいんじゃないかしら。
It's a test of courage. So doing something like this isn't against the rules, right? Do whatever you want. If you want to hold my hand, it doesn't matter to me.
そうするわね。
Okay, I will.
お、上杉さん、顔赤いですよ。
Oh, Uesugi-san, your face is red. You're just seeing things. Come on, let's go.
ただいま戻りました。
Alright, we're back. Why is Itsuki here
お帰り
already?
なさい。思ったより早かったですね。
Welcome back. You were faster than I expected.
楽しくてあっという間だったよ。
I said that on day one that I would not mention anything about that. I am going to let the game play out the way the game plays out, and we're going to see what happens, especially on first playthrough. Unfortunately, to 100% this game, you have to go through it repeatedly with multiple different paths and scenarios, but on the first playthrough, I never know what I'm doing. To be fair, I very rarely know what I'm actually doing, but I'm just going through the game, and like I said, I am not going to say anything about preferences or anything like that until we get towards the end of the game. We're going to leave it a surprise. However, anybody that knows me should already know. But even if you guess it right, I still won't admit it until the end of the game. But anybody that knows me should already know who. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that was so fun. It went by in a flash.
肝試しなのに楽しかったのですか？
Huh? It was fun? Even though it was a test of courage?
楽しかったですよね、上杉さん。
It was fun. Really fun. Right, Uesugi-san? Yeah, it was.
風太郎、顔が赤いけど何かあった？
Futaro, your face is red. Did something happen? I'm just tired. Those two really threw me for a loop.
私も楽しかったわ。でも今度はフー君からお願いね。
I had fun too. But next time you initiate, okay?
怪しい。
How strange. It wasn't much of a touch of courage. Well, if those two enjoyed it, isn't that fine? You don't know how you would know? Oh, no, it's... Wait, we're on day 11? 6 days remaining. How did we already get this far out without... Okay, now Nino and Miku... Oh, Nino has higher intimacy though, that's... Nino pulled ahead! With Yotsuba in third, and Itsuki in fourth, and then Ichika...
ゲームデータをセーブするぜ。
Yes, thank you, Futuro.
ゲームデータを上書きしちまっていいのか？
But yeah, it should be pretty easy. Like I said, if you actually pay attention, it would be the one that's most like me. The one that best matches my personality, so to speak. Well, yeah, so to speak. One of my personalities. So either Miku or Nino. So so you pick the two that are literally opposites of each other. You don't think I'm like Yotsuba? Or Ichika? Or Itsuki? I mean, literally... Okay, to be fair, letting you know this with your only knowledge of the characters being from the game isn't really fair. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Did I save? I saved.
ゲームデータをセーブするぜ。
We're
ゲー
saving
ムデー
again.
タを上書きしちまっていいのか？
Alright, I am gonna have to call it here because I have work super early in the morning. I actually do not know how long the game is overall. But we should still have at least a little bit left. Plus, we've got a whole other game, which, again, I don't know if the second game plays like this or if it's going to be a little bit different. Obviously, it's going to have a different story, but I just don't know if it's the same sort of learning and events and stuff. But we'll see when we get to that. Let's see. Total parameters.
あいつらの様子はどうだったかな？
If I've only got 6 days left, I need to get everybody at least above 80 in all their classes. Hey, there's a dust skull. Oh, it got away. Never mind. But alright. Good night. Stay safe. We will see everybody tomorrow.